Zero Cool here, back again with another video, and Dark Dimension 6, isn't that some funny crap? Um, Looking back on the first two nodes, they're kind of not too difficult, but they are pretty hard, especially that 1 million CP Captain Marvel. Like, I don't understand why they did that, but they did it, so... But as you can see from my teams here and stuff, I did do some relatively interesting damage on node 1. It took 11 attacks, but we finally got through it. But the 5 that I did bring in were Ball, Hang, Red Hulk, Kestrel, and maybe I should have thought about it, but Nemesis isn't working out as much as I thought he would. But he did when he did heal, it worked. But then there were some times where it just fell short. So the first node was it was a challenge because those characters were pretty freaking huge, and if I was able to get Apocalypse at this time, probably would have been a totally different story, but it's not. So I would say these 5 did help a little bit. If I could get Kang or Vol up another star, Kang would be at 7, Vol would be at 6. This would probably push even just a little bit easier with those two, because Kang just slaps.
If you had Ant-Man, it'd be a Lang Fang Shang Kang Bang. Oof. Oof. How dare you say those words?
The first node was a little... Well, once you get past Captain Marvel, you're good. You push through, great. You got to the second. You can get to the second node. Second node, however, was a little bit more interesting. APOC was being a total douche. He just did not want to die. He just starts in with every node right away with immunity, and it's just pissing me off. But nothing I could do. I just had to focus on it. Boom, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's push for that second node. And every now and then, we did build up Captain America, so we did bring him in. He did help with a little damage, you know, going towards some of the attacks there, but he was a lot better than Nemesis. So once we took out Nemesis, Cap was helping out a lot more. We kept Nemesis around E, but Cap was the one that was pushing forward, and we eventually were left with Red Hulk and Apocalypse, and, well, that didn't go too well. It was, Apocalypse and Red Hulk just kept coming back, man. They kept healing and just kept going at it until finally got to ability block them, and then you're good. So Vol is great for that. The ability block right on both of them. And the best part was they were landed right next to each other. So it wasn't like they were scattered somewhere. Boom, they landed right next to each other so I could block them both. But it took a few tries, so do not get disgruntled by that. But Dark Dimension 6 is a... Wow, man, it is just a beast. I do enjoy it. I am going to be going into Global. So I would recommend that you get Apocalypse and Quicksilver, because I did build up Quicksilver to G18, and he's slapping in Crucible, which is great. Ball will do the same for Bifrost. Kang, duh. Gamma is really not being used too much at Crucible, so... But Red Hulk is still a beast. Kestrel is falling a little off. However, her pings inside this node, when they did have defense down, were clutch. They would just come out of nowhere, and you'd see somebody just go boom, because the pinging was great. Kang, if you can get a vulnerable on somebody and you're stuck with the basic, target that vulnerable, so you do a 3-tap. It might not necessarily be all 3 on that particular character, but if they're really low compared to everybody else, Kang is hitting them 3 times, which is great. Cap, however, he healed a little bit. He gave some energy out, which was great, but he did that taunt did take away from us getting damaged. So it was very, very nice that happened. But I'm saying Nemesis, no, but I am going to use him for Global because I already did it. So let's not make that mistake for the next one. But my entire goal for this was to get through Dark Dimension 6, take the resources that I went with it, and build up the newer characters so that way I could push forward for the timed run. But you guys can say what you want in the comment section, please do, but don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you dislike this video, put it in the comments too. Maybe you can go ahead and just hit the dislike button twice. Just double up on the fact that you were going to do for the like button. But I'm Zero Cool here. I got my 5 done for the 2 nodes. I'll be starting Global soon, and I'm doing stuff that nobody wants to do, only because I just want to push through it fastest. It may not be the most optimal, but I'm looking for speed here. It's got to hit the speed. But until the next video, hold out.